Have you ever seen the movie Office Space? It's labelled as a comedy, but oh my lord, it's a literal documentary of day to day life for anyone who works in an office, and I can't take it anymore. I'm only 27 years old, so I have a long way to go yet in terms of working, but since the age of 18, I've worked in an office, and the older I get, the more I realise that offices are just modern prisons. I mean, really think about it. We have to clock in and clock out just so that the company can monitor if you're arriving late or leaving early or how many breaks you're taking, and also for security, which I do get, but you see my point. The corporate world really does destroy your soul, crushes it even. I see everyone just walking around glued to their screens and just like a hopelessness behind their eyes. And we've been made into zombies. It's very rare you get a good and sort of normal manager or seniors. It's like as soon as they have got the title of manager, they think it just automatically enables them to be a prick. And then we can't say anything back because at the end of the day, we're all just trying to keep our jobs. In my whole working life, I think I've had probably two good managers which actually made me enjoy work. I don't get it. What is it about this power aspect that you crave, which, by the way, only lasts during working hours? They would never dare talk to you or treat you in this way outside of work because they've lost their status. It's fucking cringe, mate. And that's another thing. I get people are people, right? But we are literally chucked in and stuck with people we wouldn't mix or get along with outside of work. Like, if you're cool and normal to me, then we're cool. And sometimes you can make really good friends, but recently, for me, I'm with people who have such weird personalities, and that's me not being horrible, but like there's people who flat out won't speak to me, which is fair enough. If you want to do your work and go home, that's fine, but a hello and a goodbye is the bare minimum. Like, come on. There's just so many. We have the know-it-alls and the people who kiss ass the managers, the people who think the sun shines out of their ass, the ones who think work should be totally serious all the time. If you make one mistake, you will be punished. And I get that if you're in a serious job, i.e. in the army or in healthcare, etc., then yeah, I agree with you 100%. But if you work in retail or a delivery driver or sales, then grow up, pal. A job is a job at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? Working from home was honestly one of the best things to happen during the pandemic because people started to realise, wait, why am I getting up super early for my morning commute, pay for my transport or drive X amount of time to an office, just to do the same work I'd be doing at home and without any distractions or hassling from other people, and then go back home during rush hour and then my entire day's gone. I honestly get the feeling now that the reason companies are beginning to call back employees to the offices is based on two reasons: loss of rent on the offices and buildings, and loss of control from the managers because they now realise that their job is at risk. Because realistically, most workers don't need managing. Let's be real. Most of us can crack on with our work without the constant checking up or additional tasks from them. It should be a role where, if we do need help, we can feel free to ask you. I sound ungrateful that I get to sit in a warm office when it's freezing cold outside or in an air-conditioned office when it's boiling outside, and there's workers out there who would kill for that luxury. But genuinely, there has been times where I've been sat in an office thinking, I wish I was outside with a shovel and doing something completely different. Even if the weather was pouring down with rain, I would do it. Another thing too, why is it when we have finished our work or we have little work to do, we have to pretend to look busy, otherwise we get it in the neck from the higher ups? Like, when you think about it, it's just totally unnecessary things we do in everyday life just to get by, just to earn a wage. Life is so strange, man. Hopefully one day I'm able to work for myself, be my own boss, and not have to send a report my boss asks from me 5 minutes before I log off. That would be the dream. And remember guys, if you ever feel like you're going crazy from being in the office, don't worry, because work always ends and you'll always have some time to simmer down, relax and think of a way to get out of there. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to drop a like and a comment, and to be kept up to date with future videos, make sure you subscribe. Thank you for watching. Cheerio.